Those are babies.
She literally, my sponsor to this business is such a great example of the people that we have. And we have all kinds of people. Not everybody's on the front lines. Like, you can't even see all the people that we have. Like, you know, someone like Paul and Francisco, the talk that we're leaders right here we're public people. But there's people that have been committed to our company since almost day one, but they're in the background. Like my sponsor, she's been in this business as long as I have. We've been in and over for 12 years, in for over 10 years. Sorry about that. But she's a general manager for a retail store. She's a single mother of a teenager and a younger son. And she does that with no assistance whatsoever, no food stamps, nothing. She does it all because, like I said, she's a retail manager and she's also been doing world ventures. But she's in the background. Like, you don't see her a lot of the time because she has so many responsibilities. Sometimes she can't come forward. But I don't know if you guys were on the training yesterday. They kind of talked about people being in panic mode, and then eventually, so I don't know, I mean, I more calls. I've been making a blend of calls. I'm using these headphones that block everything in. I don't know. I'm very loud on them, so I kind of have to like, ooh, they can hear me even when I talk quiet. But yeah, I'm making more calls. I'm calling more reps. I have a little team started as far as, this is a paid team now, all built by me. But now I'm starting to get some more leaders that are emerging. So I love that gratitude piece. I have such a good example of gratitude was my sponsor, and she really focused on the personal development heavy. So now we're kind of coming out of our shell and learning how to work together. I have a building partner named Jared out in California, in LA right now, and we keep in really close touch. And we want to take this from start to finish as far as how can we show this to people on Zoom in a personal meeting. So we're relying on Quick Coach because we want to kind of create something for people that's like really duplicatable. So we're just literally looking at those first Quick Coach videos, that is getting the edification, and then we're actually making a format of like an edification card, so to speak, because the edification talks about like 3 things that you appreciate about the person and the 3 accomplishments. And I kind of made this, we're working on it. We're making this into like a format that we can kind of share with each other, so we can know how we're going to edify each other and be a big part of that process, so more of us can work together. But the leadership is putting on so many Zooms. But on the Zoom, this is the last thing I'm going to say. On the Zoom, they were actually saying we should still be able to execute the personal meeting on them where we show all the slides. And so I was just kind of like, okay, I still got some technology gaps to fill as far as just getting on the Zoom with them and then just pushing share content and then pulling from Dropbox the PowerPoint. But the only thing I ran into was that I'm using the internet on my phone. So I actually was not able to get the Wi-Fi connection in my apartment to pull from PowerPoint from Dropbox. So I was able to get to Dropbox, but then it can't load the PowerPoint. So I have to just be connected to Wi-Fi. So I'm just working out the little bugs so we can be able to get face-to-face with more people. I have somebody that said yes to me for tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So we'll see about that. I know there's a Zoom available. She knows how to use Zoom. She's familiar with Zoom. So I might just have to give her a heads up. Look, let me give you some background, 1 minute, and then we're just gonna jump on. It starts right at 9, so be ready. All right, guys, love you family, love to see what you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and mute off.
Awesome.
Thanks, Kaera. Appreciate it. That's awesome. That's awesome stuff there. Thank you. Hey, Francisco, because I'm recording now and I didn't get your little grateful talk just beforehand, can you just, for anyone who's going to watch this recording, because I'll probably send it out to some people, and anyone who wants this recording, you can send it out to anyone else. can you do your little grateful speech? Because it was good, bro. It was quality. Everyone probably agree with me. It was quality, right? It was, yeah, if you could just sort of just go over what you were saying before, bro, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, you know, in the last 5 years, you know, I went through some hardship, financial hardship, where I'm used to making 6 figures to getting a $30,000 to $40,000 pay cut, all through politics and corporate America. And I was able to work my way back up, but a lot of damage was done. So that during that time for a couple of years, took me in a dark place mentally. Although, you know, my work effort has never, you know, I've always been a hard worker since I was a kid. Never stopped working hard, never stopped, you know, hustling. But I was in a dark place. My vibrations were just off. And ultimately that will hurt you in your business. Now that we're going through these times, people may feel negative, or they may be losing their jobs, or they may be going through new financial struggle. And I've been there. I've experienced that. I felt like I was, you know, hanging by a thread, holding on hard, tight, and not letting go, because any bad move can really take me under. And, you know, me being a father with 3 kids. And one thing that got me out of, you know, that negative place and those negative vibrations, and ultimately got me into now making more money, turning things around, is practicing gratitude and understanding I got to be grateful for what I have now. And, you know, I would write down 10 things that I'm grateful for on a daily basis, to appreciate things. I would give, you know, I wouldn't be stingy with my money. I would give to people that I thought that were in need, that could never pay me back. You know, every Wednesday I would give money away to a stranger, just to change my vibrations, just to change how I felt inside. And ultimately, you know, my work ethic has not changed, but I'm seeing more money come my way. I'm seeing things turning around. And just like we exercise our muscles, we need to exercise, based on what I went through in my life, our gratitude. And it's a constant ongoing thing. You exercise your muscles, you exercise your gratitude, and you're going to just have a better vibration in life, which is going to help your business as an entrepreneur. Having bad vibrations as an entrepreneur will kill your business. And I know firsthand. I've read a lot of books. I've done a lot of trainings. I'm a smart guy. I'm sharp. I'm a green personality. But because of my dark place, negative vibrations, I wasn't getting anywhere with World Ventures. And now in life in general, things are looking up. You know, things are looking up. So, you know, my advice, based because of what I went through, this Corona thing, I think what I went through 3 years ago for me felt 10 times worse, 100 times worse than this coronavirus. But I think it also may have prepared me for what's happening right now because of my practicing with gratitude. And I know firsthand, when you're going through tough times, you have this chip on your shoulder and you feel like, you know, I mean, for instance, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm going through. You don't know this feeling, this seed of negativity inside you that can just grow. You can't let it grow. You need to exercise that and eliminate that with gratitude. I'm telling you, you can get things turned around very quickly. You just don't allow that seed to manifest and grow. So guys, hopefully that was helpful. My coffee morning talk of the day again.
Thank you, brother. That was awesome. Fantastic, man. Appreciate it. You should do it. You should do a Facebook Live on that. I'm not sure if you already have. Probably have. No, but you should do that. You should do that today, man. Yeah, aim around. I would definitely do that today. You're gonna get some hits on that. I'm being real. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, Mr. Ben Regala and Kaera Regala from Cali. You guys are Residual Income owners. You guys want to meet yourself? Just any thoughts or anything you would like to say, anything that maybe you can help someone else on this call in any way?
Oh, man. Whoa, hold on 1 second. That doesn't work. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
No worries, bro.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better, bro. That's better.
Cool. The volume on my computer does not work well.
Oh, right.
I have to use my computer for the screen and my phone for like the volume.
I like it. We make it work. We make it work, man. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So not to put you guys on the spot, just because I know you guys are, pretty successful, right? Just want to know if you guys can give some impact, something really, something that maybe could help someone else on the call right now with anything.
Yeah, I think, in an indirect way, both of us have commission-based jobs or careers, whatever you want to call it. She's a hairstylist at a salon here in the Milwaukee area. I'm a bartender at a catering company and then an entertainment facility. And so when this call kind of happened, we're not in panic mode. We haven't been in panic mode. This isn't something that has panicked us as individuals. It's just been something that was an indirect effectiveness to our lives and what we do. So obviously restaurants, bars shut down for my industry. And then a couple days later, the hair industry shut down or we're kind of told to close. And so we've kind of been at home and we've been, I'll be completely honest, we've been in stagnant mode. Allowing ourselves to kind of get stagnant, to kind of get comfortable to where we're at. We're just at home. We're not doing much. We're not going out much. And so yesterday was kind of a reboot, but by sitting on the call, listening and allowing ourselves to get kind of back into that mindset. The mindset of gratitude is something that I've always known. I've always been a part of. Ever since I got into the entrepreneurial field, the book, The Magic, is a great resource and a great daily motivation to help anyone who wants to get into that. And that was probably the first book I got, The Magic, for practicing gratitude on a daily basis. So I think that's obviously the first thing to get to that point. But for us, it's knowing that, me as an individual, I can be quiet and reserved, but at the same time, I have a really hard time staying in one place. So being at home, staying at one home has been really hard for me. And so it's me relearning myself in a sense, in a different way. And how do I channel that energy that I have and don't have at the same time into a way that I can use to develop, communicate with people, grow my business, things like that. She, on the other hand, she loves it. She just loves being at home. She doesn't have to do anything. And she's such an introverted person. She just loves it. But it's learning to complement that, what that means for us as a couple, within our business, and how we can do that. Because being at home, if you're not used to being at home, I was used to working 6-7 days a week for the last several months. And so now going from working 6-7 days a week to now not doing anything is like huge change. And it's has been very easy for me to stay stagnant and not do much. So it's just getting into that reboot to, okay, I can't do this anymore. This is not affecting me. And I love the phrase that, I'm trying to remember who it was yesterday, but they were talking about, and I think multiple people talked about it too, but making sure that when this is done, when you come out of this, that you're not the same person that you went into it. And I think that hit me pretty hard, of knowing that what kind of person was I when I went in, what kind of person do I want to be when this is done, and what are the steps I need to take to get there. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Cool, man. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I feel like I need to get the hell out of this house, man. I'm trying to create so much variety. Like, I got my gym in this corner. I got the bathroom in that corner. I got my business center in this, so I can get that movement going. But just like Kaera, Monica loves to stay home as well. Morning, Monica.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I heard all the conversations. I couldn't resist. I had to wake up.
Awesome, Ben. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for sharing. Kaera, do you have anything for the hair?
Kaera from Cali.
Kaera from Cali. Any tips and tricks, Kaera, for anyone's hairdo on this call? I know you're a hair specialist. Any tips and tricks, like, just to keep it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Springy.
Just put the box dye down, put the scissors down, don't cut your own bangs because you're panicked.
I know. Right?
Honestly, I don't know. Just make sure you got like good products at home so that you can, if you feel like you need a change it up, but don't dye your hair at home.
Okay.
Honestly.
You got it. Thanks for sharing, Kaera. That's awesome. Hey, everyone hear that? Kaera is a hair specialist. Listen to Kaera. Thanks, Kaera. Appreciate it. Awesome, guys. So this call has been going for around 34 minutes. I know the G team actually has a coffee and breakfast meeting on right now as well. So, just to finish up this call, guys, I appreciate everyone just hopping on. What's really important is to have, as we're not allowed to leave the house, or maybe only leave from the house for the grocery shop or the pharmacy or whatever it is, right? Is to have, like if you can see here, like I've just we have the tracking board. We got a tracking board right there. We just wiped it off yesterday. We're going to be redoing the tracking board today, but it's something visual that you can see every single day. So when you're just around the kitchen, while you're on the bathroom, have your goals. If you have to draw on paper, write up your goals on paper or cardboard, or maybe you already have a whiteboard or some type of board where you can put this up around your house. That's going to keep you in that environment that you want to be in to, keep moving forward with your goals, and everything with our business and, anything just to keep you sane. Like that's keeping me sane. If I didn't have this tracking board, like it's just a visual way that I can keep saying, I need to do this. And it keeps me focused, keeps me busy. And if I'm not busy, I'm just going to go, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys have, do what you have to do to put some stuff on the fridge, or, while you're taking a number 2 on the toilet today, have something there you can read, read, make sure you're reading a book, listen to personal development, listen to an audio, SoundCloud, on the Chillin' Worldwide app, on YouTube, whatever it is, look after your health and fitness. Now's a great time just to work on you. I've got bands out, dumbbells out, yoga mat out, and we're working out on the daily basis. Even if it's like 5-10 minutes a day, guys, stretching, yoga from YouTube, everything's there. And now it's just a great time to work on you. Summer's around the corner and we're going to be unleashed onto that beach. And I know we all want to feel good and look good. Baby, come on, right? Yeah, well, that's it. She's still asleep. So, guys, I appreciate everyone hopping on the call. I would love to do this again. Let me know if you want to be on the next one, and I'll make sure you guys are on it. I think this is just a great way to connect, socialize, stay connected, one big team. Before we leave, is there anything else anyone would like to mention or say or, bless for the day? If anyone here.
Much was rock and roll. Stay positive. Stay busy. This could be a blessing. Let's make it happen, guys.
Let's go. Thank you, Francisco. All right. Fantastic, guys. Well, appreciate everyone. I know the G team has a coffee and breakfast Zoom right now, so I'm going to be hopping on that. If you're not, it should be in the G team posted or on that Telegram announcements chat. So check that, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Let's rock and roll. Happy Thursday, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. See you guys. Rock and roll. Bye.